What is going on, guys? Heath Shankles here, Freedom Marketer. If you're new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. I'm going to give you the 15 best businesses, small businesses that you can start in a small town, okay? Like if you live in a rural area, out in the country somewhere, I don't care if it's in the boondocks or just a small town, you know, and you're looking to either make some money on the side or you just want to, you know, you're hardcore into wanting to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to give you 15 of the best businesses that I know of to start, you know, that's not going to take just a whole lot of money to get you in the door or just a ton of experience, okay? And these are the ones that are going to make you successful at it, okay? Like these are the ones that succeed, okay? So if you have an entrepreneur bone in your body, if you'll work at these, you will succeed at them, okay? Number one is the nursery business, okay? I know this because I have a nursery business to this day. I still sell trees, baby. You know why? Everybody loves trees. You know, you don't have to be a tree hugger to love trees. And I sell to anywhere from farmers to businessmen to real estate agents, you name it. I sell to people all the time who just need trees on their property. They need a privacy screen or they need whatever the case may be. I sell a lot of trees, guys. Not flowers, just trees, okay? But the nursery business ranges for all different sorts of plants, bushes, trees, you name it, okay? Number two, real estate. I have a real estate business also, okay? And now you can go and pay the $1,500, $3,000, whatever it is in your state to become a real estate agent. Now I have a video on this also on my channel called Real Estate Agent versus Investor, and I go over all the details on this, and I always recommend becoming an investor because it's just a better deal for you, because you can do something called wholesaling that takes a lot less money than being an agent, you know what I mean, and trying to build up that you know, being well known, right? That reputation for being an agent. As an investor, you're not just in the shadows, but kinda. You can put out bandit signs, you can do all different sorts of marketing techniques and get a real estate deal as an investor without having to spend any more money than literally just the contracts, the paperwork, the ink pen to write it with, and the marketing that you put out, right? Or the phone calls that you make. That's wholesaling real estate. That's the second one, okay? Like I say, I have a wholesaling business. It's worked for me, and it will continue to work. It's just a successful business model, okay? Number three is pet boarding and grooming. Now, from here down the list, guys, that I'm about to go through on these businesses, I don't have them. I don't have experience in them. I've done research in them and stuff, but you know, I just know people that are in these businesses that are successful. I've not done them, okay? So you will be on your own, you know, as far as going forward, okay, from here. I'm not the guy to ask like all the, you know, real tiny details on these businesses, okay? But the pet boarding and grooming, I know people that have successful pet boarding shops, you know, where people have to go on vacation, they go on work, they just work out of town, where they're staying in a hotel for a week or a month or whatever. Guys, these ladies and gentlemen who are running these pet boarding and grooming places are making a lot of money for the boarding. And if you don't know, veterinary services like the vet, where you take your dog or cat when it gets sick, or turtles, if you have turtles, you know, the vet, they normally charge a boarding charge for every single day that your pet is held by them also, and it's like $100, $85 or something in a lot of cases. So there's money in it, guys. And then the grooming, that's a whole nother thing. But if you don't know, also veterinary places, they do grooming a lot of times too and charge you a fee for it. So look into that if you like pets or you're good at grooming pets, and or if you're just looking to start a business and you love pets. Next would be a vape shop. This is number 4, okay? Now, I don't vape. I know people that vape. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing or against it or whatever. You know, this is not about that. All opinions aside, there's money in it. There's people making money at it every day. That money's going to get spent either way. Cash is out there exchanging hands every day on these vaping products, the actual vapes and the juices and all that stuff that they put in there to vaporize, you know. Vape shop, okay? It's a good idea for a business, I promise you. There's people doing it in small towns. I live in a small town, and there's a vape shop not far from here. Actually, there's several of them, and they've been open for a while now, which tells me what? They're making money. You cannot stay open. Your doors will close if you're not successful. You may see a business open, but the question is, how long has it been there? Okay. Number 5, a clothing boutique. You can do this online, or you can have a physical location. And you guys have seen on Facebook, like the buy sell trade groups, right? Where they have people are selling clothes, like it's a yard sale or something, right? And what I'm saying is, you can get online and sell clothes like that, or you can make a physical location where you sell like either brand new stuff that you've ordered online, or clothes that you create. You can buy a t-shirt stamping thing that like presses on, heat presses the emblem and letters and stuff, right? T-shirt shop. There's people making a killing on just t-shirts, selling them online. Once you figure out how to market it the right way, yes, it's $1 million idea if you can figure out how to become a good marketer and market the t-shirts in front of the right people, to actually start making online sales and shipping them out. Or, like I say, you can make a physical shop, go pay rent on someplace, and set up racks everywhere, just like a department store. But you do know that a lot of department stores have went out of business over the years. The online space is kind of taken over the clothing industry. That doesn't mean you can't be successful with a physical location, though. Okay, so don't think that I'm being down on a clothing store, like a physical shop. Okay. Next is bakery. That's what I've got here, which is like apple pies, brownies, all that good stuff. Hey, I love them. Don't tell me you don't love them too. Everybody does. You're going to sell food. It's kind of like the nursery business, guys. You're going to sell out all the time. You're going to make money. If you're selling food and it's actually good, or it's decent, it's got something that's good about it, people are going to buy it, and they're going to come back and buy some more. Have you seen McDonald's? Okay then. Every other fast food chain. All right? And same as the nursery business. There's people who like stuff like that. They just do, especially in the spring. They come for the trees and the flowers and all that good stuff, and they just want to work on their property, and they want to be outside because the weather feels good, the seasons have changed. They just want to be out there. So same with food products. Making a bakery, like I say, I don't know the rules on shipping food online and stuff like that. You could look into that, okay? But as far as the making a physical location, shouldn't be that hard to do, to make a location that you can sell brownies and apple pies, or if you have some special recipe. And listen, now this goes for all foods, really, is what I mean by this. If you have some special recipe of pasta or whatever it may be, why don't you try to sell that thing? Figure out a different way to make it where it's not weird, but to be able to sell it. If you think about it, you'll come up with something. If you know that your recipe and your product, your food is good, okay? Same with pies and stuff like that. All right, next, guys, number 7, I've got landscaping, okay? The reason I know about this, once again, because I'm in the nursery business also, landscaping, you can, if you know how to do sod and all that stuff, where they take the bulldozers or the front end loaders, all that out there, and they scrape the ground, get it, to where it's just dirt and it's super smooth and leveled up and all that, and then they lay sod, which is just, the squares of grass that are like, I don't know, 2 or 3 foot by 2 or 3 foot, just little squares of grass called sod. Lay it out, and roots come forth, and there you go. People have got a brand new yard. But landscaping is not just that. It's the people who sell the shrubs, sell the flowers also. A lot of these landscapers do, or they'll go to a nursery to get them. See, because I sell to a lot of landscapers, and they'll plant these trees, plant these flowers, plant these shrubs, and build a beautiful little flower bed, or sometimes a gigantic flower bed. They'll do it for commercial properties like McDonald's or Walmart. They'll do it for the city of wherever it is, that they're at, like the city of Montgomery, the city of Birmingham, the city of Atlanta. These places, they'll have crepe myrtles running up and down the road. If you've not seen them, every city I go into, they've got crepe myrtles running up and down through there. If not, they've got like little boxwood shrubs or something. But landscapers are the guys who go and put this stuff in. So if you know anything about that, or you're willing to learn about it, remember, 10,000 hours in any subject makes you an expert. Just because you don't know about one of these businesses doesn't mean you can't go learn. So go learn and jump into it. chase whatever it is that you either know the most about or you want to do, that you're passionate about, okay? Next, guys, number 8, I've got fruit and vegetable grower, okay? Now, in a small rural town out here in the country, we see this all the time. Now, a lot of these guys don't really know how to run a business or how to sell. I'm not being hard on them. I'm just saying they may not be the best marketers or all that, but they're good growers. They know how to grow tomatoes, cucumbers, corn, beans, all this good stuff, watermelons, anything. They can grow anything, right? Well, if you can grow, you can at least make a few dollars doing this. If you'll figure out how to market. The key to all businesses, guys, 1 is having a good product. 2 is being a good marketer, or if not, hiring someone who is a good marketer to market for you. Once you get those 2 things together, it used to be you had to add in the 3rd thing, which is location. Well, guys, there's a lot of online stores now, so it ain't all about location. You can buy online real estate now, baby. Okay, so if you have a good product, you can market some way, you're gonna make money at it, okay? But if you know how to grow vegetables and all that good stuff, it's just another idea I've got here for you. Okay, number 9, lawn care. Okay, close to landscaping, sorta, yeah, but really what I'm talking about is just the cutting grass, man. Getting the mowers, getting the weed eaters, getting the leaf blowers out, and giving people a cut. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what cutting grass is, hey, I don't know what to tell you, but everybody gets their lawn cut, all right? So it's a way to make money. Go buy a lawnmower, borrow someone else's, start off with, if you don't have the money, right? Number 10, guys, a cleaning franchise, okay? Now, I know about this because I went to a big conference room meeting in Birmingham, Alabama once with a friend of mine, and we met with Jana King, the cleaning franchise, and I've done a video about this on my channel, and I never did buy a franchise of Jana King, but I came really close. I loved it. It's just that I knew that it was going to be a lot of work. You can tell that with Jana King, there's a lot of, and I read a lot of bad reviews about it too. There's a lot of money to be made, but you kind of got to stick with it for a while. But that's most businesses. It's just that you're going to be doing a lot of the legwork, like the actual cleaning, changing, stripping, waxing floors, and vacuuming and changing the trash and all that stuff. That's how it is with Jana King. And there's other cleaning franchise companies like Jana King also. They're very competitive with each other. But you can spend $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 and get in with these people. And I just noticed also, I figure it's at all locations, but with the Birmingham location, I noticed that it seemed to me like there was a lot of shoulder rubbing. Like if you were in with the right people in the office there in Birmingham, you were going to be getting some of the better cleaning jobs that pay their contracts, that pay a lot more money every month. So the guys who had been there a while, or are cousins or related, or are doing whatever it is they do, with those people in the office, they seem to be kind of buddy-buddy, which means they're getting the big contracts from these big office buildings or whatever. So I didn't like that either. I want to have a fair shot the same as everybody else. I don't like anything that's based on race or age or ethnicity or where you're from or your background or who you know, who you're related to, all that good stuff. I ain't with that. So just look into it. There's a lot of money to be made, though. I will say that. Okay, so I'm not being down on it. I'm just telling you some of the negatives too, because I don't want you to go jump into something and be like, yeah, I'm going to go get rich, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is not what I expected at all. And you're not going to get that franchise fee money back. Okay, it's gone. Once you spend it, it's gone. Which they'll make you do a meeting like in that conference room down there in Birmingham or wherever you're at. Say you're in Phoenix, Arizona, and they legally can't take your money for, I think it's 30 days. After you have a meeting like that, when it comes to buying a franchise, they make state law, at least in Alabama anyways, requires, I think, like 30 days in between that meeting and whenever they can actually process your money. Okay, so just keep that in mind before you just jump into something. Make sure you do your research on any of these businesses. Okay, guys, and on these next 5, the 11 through 15 on my list of best businesses to start, I'm just going to go through these. I'm not going to give you all the details of what I know about it and all that. Okay, I'm just going to list them off here. Okay, First of all, number 11, I have started one of these up before. There's a video on it if you want to know more. A tire, oil change, brake shop. Okay, and number 12 is a food truck. Number 13 is a boxing / MMA / karate, anything like that, you know, just any type of fighting, good stuff. A studio. Okay. Number 14 is tutoring services. Okay, if you're smart, you know the books. Number 15 is a gym, fitness studio, yoga, whatever, you name it. You know, you see these different types of things out here, right? Like it could be anything, as long as it's like got weights and all that, and then you can do everything else on the side, right? Okay, guys, that's it for this video. I'm not going to stretch this any longer. I hope that you got some value out of this. I really hope that maybe it inspired you to go and start your own business. Have some courage, have some faith, jump out there and do it. I did. You can always start something on the side if you're strapped for cash and you just don't have the time to just, or the money, you know, either one. If you don't have the time or money to just completely divulge into this thing and you're worried about the risk factor and all that, maybe you should just start something on the side and just take it little bitty baby steps. You're gonna hear me preach that a lot on my channel. Okay, so love each and every one of you guys. If you're new to this channel and you just now found this video, you've never seen me in your entire life, smash that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon. It'll notify you every time I upload another video, and yeah, you'll get a little red notification every time something comes out. Okay, a lot of good content on this channel, helpful for entrepreneurs. Okay, all right guys, I'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.